Good afternoon. It's Lori Badry here, and I just wanted to take a few minutes to take you on a small tour of the finished product of the book room. We've been working diligently. We, as in Tanya Ray, has been helping me log in the books to the online library. I'd like to send a huge shout out to her. Thank you, Tanya, so much for your hours and hours of hard work. I have cleaned out a lot of things, rearranged a lot of things, and to prepare it for your upcoming school year. I was going to have an open house and invite everybody in, but assumed that probably wouldn't be a lot of takers for that. Vacations, last few days with family. So I decided to do a virtual open house. So welcome to my open house. And I'm just going to take you on a tour, share a few things with you, show you how to get to the online library via computer. And then if you have any questions, I did just take Terry McCain on a tour. She could probably help you out. But certainly y'all have my phone number. You can call and ask me. So a lot of it looks the same. I will start over here. That's the remainder of my stuff I have to take, but this is the professional library. These are on the top shelf, and on shelf 2 and 3 I have reading materials. They are teacher materials. On the 4th shelf I have writing, professional development, professional materials. Down in the little section off to the right, I have some materials that you can run off or use for your students. And so these are still going to be a part of the checkout system on the clipboard, the paper checkout system. Everything else kind of looks the same. We still have the red tubs. If you would notice, each of them has like bookcase A, bookshelf, whatever. This is bookshelf 3. Each bookcase has 7 shelves, and each tub is labeled. Notice at the top of each bookcase is an alphabetic letter. Goes all the way from A to J. And so when you pull up books on the online library and it tells you the location, it might say bookcase C, bookshelf 4, and that's where you will find those materials. Now, I do realize that if it says bookshelf 3, there are 4 tubs typically on every shelf. You might have to look through those 4 tubs to find your title, but it's narrowed down to that at least. They're still kind of in the same order that they were. We've got our close reading books here. I did add some reading materials for small groups here and right here, but for the most part, it's the science and social studies. The same over here. We have the science and social studies books, and I also added some other 4th grade Scott Forsman readers, some Time for Kids readers. Pretty amazing books that were added there. There's the letters on the top. I did keep the Black History books in the same, put them together over here in the same one. Unfortunately, I did take my own personal books home. I'm really sorry about that. I do have a baby Graceland at home now that I hope will be able to read some of those. But again, we have the Star Party, the space books that are all together in the red tubs. Notice, though, that there are then beyond that in bookcase G, H, I, and J, there's a lot of books, and they're not in the red tubs. These books will be checked out on the clipboard. I'm going to swing this around, hope I don't make you dizzy. The clipboard right now currently is over there on the whiteboard, and it'll be the same kind of system. So any book on the shelves that is not in a red tub will be checked out on the clipboard. This literally would have taken probably another 100+ hours. I'm hoping that the new person that comes in may take the time to put those into the online library, but at least they're out and visible. These books that you see right here, starting the bottom 3 shelves here, all of these shelves here, and the first 4 shelves here, were the ones that were up in these cabinets here. I really felt like we couldn't see them, so we didn't necessarily want to use them. So I put them all out on the shelves so that they could be seen. And if you can see, like right there, you see a blue folder type thing. You see them in various places. Those are the teacher's guides, hoping that you'll really open those up and use them. Easy peasy plans for you to use with the books. The guided reading short reads, the nonfiction are on this shelf here, and this one. The fiction short reads are on the bottom shelf here, and then finishing up on the top shelf. And then, of course, you see the reading A to Z on the last bookcase over here. Again, those are just check them out, and on the clipboard over here. In the far cabinet right here, and I believe right here, there are red tubs to use if you are wanting to check out several books. So if you are coming in here and you want to check out several books, you can borrow a red tub, but please check that out as well on the checkout system. I know it probably seems like there's a lot, and boy, could I have some, but we'd really like to keep a hold of those for any future book purchases. So, with that all in mind, I want to walk you over here to the computer so that I can show you how to get into this. So, of course, I am going to get into my portal. I'm just going to start from scratch here. I got in with Google Chrome, and I'm going to get Peru homepage. I'm going to open that up. And if you can see here, I am going to get into my portal, log in, and this is the screen that you see. If you look right here, I am scrolling. It says apps. If I click on apps, I come down here to online library, and I click on online library. Now mine is going to look a little bit different than yours because I am a person who inputs the information. Yours is going to look like this up at the top. You can search by title, author, category. Like say for instance that you are wanting to, say you're working on bears. So I'm going to type in bears and click enter, and my search will show me all of the books that we have available for bears. Gives a lot of information about them. Tells you the title. It gives you a lot of different things that you'll find. It gives you the grade level, the things that you'll find in there. And then right here, if you can see, it will give you the location. I know it's going to look kind of fuzzy because of the computer screen. But if I want to look up Animals in a Human's World, this says location, bookcase E, bookshelf 6. So I will come over here and I will find bookcase E, which is all the way down on the end. I'll go down to the 6th shelf. 1 is starting at the top. And again, the tubs are labeled. And I will go down to bookshelf 6 and I will locate that book. Depending on how many you want, there is like the checkout system. So I see there's a quantity of 6. I'm going to use it with a small group. I'm only going to need 5. Now, your computer will allow you to hit enter, and then you, as George has explained it to me, you will get an email that says that you have just checked out 5 copies of Animals in a Human World, and then whoever is taking my place will also get a copy of that email. And then again in 2 weeks, you will get a reminder that you still have those books and that you probably should return them. So you will get a reminder, whoever has my job will get a reminder, and then you can bring them back. You can know exactly where to put them. If you forget where to put them, it'll show you in the email. Really preferring that you look at that and that you put them back where they belong. Now I will say that if you, let me zoom in on this a little bit, if you are taking books out of bookcase B, bookshelf 4, they don't have to necessarily be in the same order, but if you only took part of the books, put them with the others, but there is no order as far as where the books belong in that tub. But I do really think it'll work much better for the person that is heading it up. It'll be much better if you put them back where they belong. Again, the checkout to the clipboard is right here. It's exactly the same checkout as was available to you last year. So that should be easy for you. But I think that's just kind of the long story short. I think that you will like it. I think that it will be much easier for you to take a look at books, find them, see them, come and collect them. Please make sure that you pass this information along to the aides and anybody that will be working with groups of kids, because everyone is welcome to use these materials, and I'm sure it will be highly encouraged. So I hope you like it. I hope you get good use out of it. I truly hope that you all have a wonderful year. I will miss being here, hoping I am on to a new adventure by then. Good luck to you all. And if you need me, sure, give me a holler. Diana knows how to get to me if you've lost my number. I doubt I'll still have my email address, so get a hold of me somehow if you need me. Other than that, take care. Enjoy the rest of your summer. Enjoy, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.